There was a time when you could tell what a man did for a living just by looking at his hands. You didn't have to ask. The work introduced itself. Scratches, calluses, stains that never quite washed out, hands that told a story long before the mouth ever opened. Back then, work followed you home, not as stress or paperwork, but as evidence. A tired back at supper, a slow walk to the porch, a reason to sit quietly and feel like the day had counted for something. You could see what you'd done, you could point to it, you could say, "That's mine." Work made things then, real things, things that stayed put. If something broke, you fixed it. If it wore out, you replaced it. And if you did your job right, it lasted long enough for someone else to take over someday. That kind of work didn't need explaining, it explained you. Then slowly work changed. Not because people got lazy, not because they stopped caring, but because work learned how to hide. It moved indoors, onto screens, into systems that don't leave marks. You could work all day now and still look exactly the same as when you started. Clean hands, tired eyes, a strange feeling that something important happened, but you couldn't quite say what it was. The work still mattered, they said, it just mattered differently. Once when a man finished his day, he knew where the effort went. Now effort gets sent away, to servers, to networks, to places you'll never see, and outcomes you'll never touch. You don't bring your work home anymore, you bring home the feeling of it, and that feeling is harder to set down. The old jobs came with pride built in, not the loud kind, the quiet kind. The kind that let you sleep well because you'd used yourself up for something solid. The new work comes with meetings about meetings, instructions that change mid-sentence, goals that move just enough to keep you chasing them. Nobody punches a clock anymore. They punch expectations. And when expectations don't have edges, they don't have endings either. There used to be a natural stop to the day. Whistles blew, sun went down, tools got put away, work stayed at work. Now work follows you, in pockets, on nightstands, in the soft glow of screens at hours when the house should be dark and quiet. You're never fully off, just temporarily unavailable. And the strangest part is no one forced this. People wanted easier, cleaner, faster. They wanted less strain on the body, and they got it. What they didn't expect was the strain would move somewhere else. Once a man could explain his job to a child in one sentence. Now it takes a diagram, a glossary, and an apology for not really understanding it himself. Work used to teach patience, strength, consequences. You cut wrong, you fixed it, you rushed, you paid for it. Now mistakes disappear into revisions, undo buttons, quiet corrections no one ever sees. There's less risk in that, but also less reward. Because when nothing breaks visibly, nothing feels fully repaired either. The old work gave people a place in the world. You were the one who fixed that, built this, kept that running. When something went wrong, they knew where to look. Now when something breaks, everyone looks at a screen and waits. Waiting has become a skill, and pride, real pride, doesn't survive well in waiting rooms. This isn't about progress being bad. Progress solved real problems, saved backs, extended lives, opened doors that used to be locked. But it also closed a door people didn't realize they were standing in. The door that let a person feel needed without needing permission. When work stopped leaving calluses, it also stopped leaving proof. And without proof, it's harder to believe your effort matters, especially when nobody sees it, touches it, or remembers it tomorrow. One day, someone will look at their hands and notice they don't tell a story anymore. They'll feel tired but not used up, busy but not accomplished, employed but not anchored. They won't say anything about it. Most people don't. They'll just wonder quietly why work takes so much and leaves so little behind. And that's how it happened. Not all at once, not on purpose, but slowly. When work stopped leaving calluses, it started leaving questions instead.